Take two. Okay, this is just a short little video, and once in the past, it's going to be just ridiculous to leave it out on YouTube. But these are my hopes for the upcoming waves. This is just exciting for the Transformer collectible card game, which is just exciting. Wave 3 is already going to come out for June. It was not an April Fool's joke. There are more rules to be added, included, etc. I'd love to see more Fembots. Did we get RC and Elite of 1 in Wave 1? I know I've got a Nova Star, and I think Chromia came out as well. Or if we don't have some more individual Fembot characters, maybe the Combiner. I forgot her name. Speaking of Combiners, maybe they could introduce 4 more Combiners. You know, like Abominus and Computron, Bruticus and Defensor. Maybe the Fembot Combiners. I forgot her name. Of course, there's always the Seacons, who create, what, King Triton? I forgot his American name. That's the Japanese name, I think. You know, as far as single character cards, like maybe the Junkions, more of the mini-bots. You know, use Junkions from the movie, make up Junkions, make up names, whatever, guys. Just have fun with this stuff. You know, create new characters if possible. Out of existing looking old characters, maybe. I don't know. Use the movie. Use new ideas. Use the comics. All throughout the years. I knew the comics would come back. I had it on my pull list for 8 to 10 years when there was nothing Transformers out there. I knew this stuff would come back. Kranix, speaking of the movie, what about Kranix and Arbulus? Look, it's Unicron! And I want to get to that if I have time. I got to go pick up my son. I'm making this super quick. Jump Starters, Top Spin, Twin Twist. Love me some Twin Twist. War is everywhere. War is everywhere I want to be. Now I'm almost done. Rule change. What if, this is all hypothetical, guesses. I don't know any of the stuff coming. I don't. I'm just a pawn. I'm just a 40-old guy playing with these stupid cards by myself and enjoying the stuff I see online, enjoying, you know, trying to find cards when I can, when idiots aren't just buying up the whole daggum box. You know, that really ruins it for the rest of us. And the stores only get one box at a time and put out one box at a time. And when it's gone, and there's no cards there for a week plus. You know, and it's just hard on the rest of us. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Now, it would be neat if they added 5-star more to be able to handle a total of 30 stars instead of 25. You might be able to add extra character in there, have a combiner and maybe another character or 2, or a whole lot of 5-star characters against someone else, to where maybe you have a whole lot of characters that don't combine, different affiliations, etc., etc. Just have fun. People are just making these power decks, you know, building this, building that, which is fun too. It's all fun. You know, it's all out, whatever you want to do for the moment. Or 30 or 35 stars to have a bigger army in play. I want to get to more possibilities in that in a second. What about Electrum Autobots or Electrum Decepticons? Or have the Electrum be a battle card to where it lasts only maybe a turn or 2 and it's not exactly a gold card. Or a gold character card, though that would just be sweet. You know? You know, we've already seen 2 characters. I want to say I saw Cheetor in the background somewhere. I could be wrong, but we saw Rat Trap. Rat Trap was on the Testify card. You know, he was underneath Starscream. I called Starscream something else, but he's under Starscream in front of Windcharger. And then in another card, there's Skybite at the microphone. At the bar, or cafe, which was so cool. You know, that we're seeing some other characters for the entire universe on these cards. Excusez-moi. And, oh gosh, I gotta get out of here. which is just fun. So in that vein, in the cards I've created that I did in 86 or 87 that I'm making into my own little character cards for the fun of it. And if you've been following along, great. I'm not quite finished with my Demicons. Well, I realized, okay, is this a truck? Is Clamort a plane? These are not planes. These are Quintessons. What do these things look like? What are they? And I realized this is a beast. And so I kind of made a funky little, just a little, like bland, almost, it almost looks like the Beast War Maximal symbol, but it's not. But it was, and it's badly drawn. It's tiny on the card. And it's to just symbolize Beast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here's his name. You know, here's his name. Here's, I'm trying to remember. You know, the 2 or 3 things that you have across the thing, and you got like, melee and specialist or car, truck, plane, insect, insecticon, dinobot, whatever. Beast. I have already created a beast card. Is there a beast card in the card game yet? I don't know. I haven't seen that yet. We have Predacons. We have the other affiliations of combiners, but I have not seen a beast card yet. Am I the first to do this? I didn't even think about that way back when I made these, combiners, 3 decades ago. So could we start seeing some beast cards, which in turn could lead us into beast war characters? And other characters from other universes. That would just, we already have, 4 different Bumblebees? If not 5, if you include the special Japanese card, Oh, and what about the rail train combiners? There were the 3 trains that combined. There was a Japanese version, but Hasbro did bring them out as well when Rid was being shown on Fox Kids over here too. I'm trying to remember what you could tell which was which, because one had the Autobot symbol and the other one didn't. But they should still own those. Why can't they put that on a character card? Build King, Autobot, Constructicons. That'd be awesome. Imagine pitting Build King against Devastator. They could have their own tower, I've already mentioned the jump starters. What about the Duocons? Battle Trap and they've messed up his name. Flywheels or whatever. Bring those, like they did Dreadwing. Gosh, I've got to go pick up my son. Add additional abilities. We already have Bold, Tough, Brave. Make some more abilities like Spark, or I even wrote SOB, which is kind of funny, but it stands for Spark Out of Body Experience. Like an out of body experience, but for them, Spark, out of body spark or something to that effect, because we've seen that Optimus Primal. We never saw his literal spark. We saw Dinobot's spark. Optimus Prime went gray when the spark left from his body. Starscream became a ghost, pretty much the essence of his spark. That we could see something about that concerning the KO area. Wave 2 brought out being able to deal, because the Autobot Sentinels, you're having to keep up with your KO pile. We could do something about that. Oh, tell me my battery didn't just die. Oh, boy. No, it didn't, but I do need to go. But, did I mention Octane and I forgot his name, Broadwave, Triple Changers, it's Wave 3, so bring out Alpha Trion. Thus, 3. Make him a Triple Changer. That would be amazing. A Triple Changer Alpha Trion. We already have Metroplex, what about a new Titan? What about Thripticon in his own deck? And imagine tag team play. What if a team of 2 people with up to 30 stars each playing against 2 people with another team of up to 30 stars each? That could be amazing. And it wouldn't be too confusing. It'd be pretty easy to do, to situate the rules to where 4 people are playing at the same time, 2 on 2, to have an army. And you know, whoever's tapped, Group A versus Group B, and the two of y'all are working together against the other 2 people. Just almost like a Transformer card version of chess, you know. And even chess had up to, you could have there's 16 pieces in total, and you got all the pawns across the top. And the pawns could be like your 4 or 5 star characters, you know, upgrades, etc. You know, this could go in a whole different direction than what they've already started. Wave 1 could have been just the beginning of this monster. It could really be fun. Headmasters, Target Masters, Fort Max, maybe coming in Wave 4, I hope, I'm guessing. Maybe they start bringing them in Wave 3 with some of the new rules. Oh gosh, there's just... I'd love to see a card for Spike. Ooh, I'm sorry. For Spike, you know, when that also goes into play with the out-of-body thing, because they took his soul... and I even think they mentioned heaven and hell at one point. You know, I'll see you in hell, Megatron, or something like that. I mean, they're actually giving, not validity, but acknowledging heaven and hell in the Transformer universe, especially when they moved Spike's soul into a Transformer. And had that whole Frankenstein episode, you know. That'd be neat to see a card for him, even if it's a weak card. Which would be really neat. Just, I can't keep my camera still, but thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Just throwing some fun stuff out there to think about, to chew on. Who knows what Wave 3 is going to bring. Hopefully they'll give us a list of the characters soon. There was, about 42, 46 characters in Wave 2. We'll see what happens come June. Thanks for watching.